Hi guys, today we are going to see projection of solid on a square prism. So a square prism 35 mm side of base and 60 mm axis length rest on HP on one of its edges of the base. The axis of the prism is inclined to HP at 45 degree and VP at 30 degree. Let me take a short given data. It is first one we have to concentrate projection of solid, and it is a prism, not a pyramid, so be careful. And the shape is square, size is given 35 and 60 axis length, resting on one of its edges of the base. The second point we have to concentrate is how it is resting on one of the edges of the base. And the axis of the prism is inclined to HP at 45 degree and VP at 30 degree. So here, if the axis of the prism is inclined to both HP and VP is directly given, and here there is no appears to be given, is not given, so we have to find the beta angle. Okay, let me see how to solve it. Select a line command, go for thin line 0.13 mm thickness, draw a horizontal line and mention the text as, okay, I am going to select 1.5 scale for visibility, X and Y is fine, and VP HP, VP above the reference line and HP below the reference line. Now we have to go for the next square prism. So drawing the square prism, just select a rectangle and select the thickness of the line 0.5 mm because it's a subject object. So 35 mm width, enter, 35 mm height, enter, and you can directly keep it on HP. So HP near to the reference line you can keep, and in edge. So this is the edge position, and now we have to draw the front view by selecting 0.13 mm line thickness. Draw the projection up to the reference line, draw here. Now select 0.5 mm thickness, 0.5 mm thickness line, and draw the base of it, which is resting, and the height. Now what is the height is given is 60 mm. So go for here, go for the length 60 mm, enter, angle is 90 degree, enter, and with the alignment indicator we can draw this. Right, now we have to draw the center line. So by finding the center line, I have to draw thin line 0.13 mm thickness, that is the diagonal. We can draw the diagonal, and by drawing diagonals we can get the center point. So this is the center point. We can select the center point and we can draw the center axis. By selecting center axis we can draw from here to here. This is over. We can check the dimension by selecting smart dimension, 35 side and 60 mm height. So this is fine. Now we have to mention the names for it. As we know, the top ABCD and bottom face is 1 2 3. So I will start from here because this is the edge going to be rest. So here I will start with A in bracket 1, that is hidden, A and 1. This is A dash, here 1 dash in the front view. So the first we will finish the top view, A 1, B 2, C in bracket 3, 4 is D is visible, 4 is invisible, so it is in bracket. So now here A dash is visible. When we are seeing from here, first A is there, behind that D will come. From here B is there, behind C is there. So A dash is visible, D dash is hidden. Like this here B dash is visible, C dash is hidden. At the bottom, 1 is visible, 4 is hidden. Here 2 is 2 dash visible and 3 dash hidden. So here dash we have to make the view which are all in front, it should have dashes. So 1 dash, 4 dash. Okay, fine. And the center axis we have to name it. So here the top is O dash and the bottom of the axis O1 dash. And in the top view, how we will see? From here top, if we see O, we can see O1 should be in hidden. So we can move a little bit. Alright, and for axis only this is enough, not fully is not needed. So since it's a prism, only we need to find the center axis. For that only we have drawn the diagonal lines. So now first position is over. A square prism resting on edge position, front view, on top view, the numberings and dimension is over. Second, what we have to do is, it is the axis of the prism is inclined to HP at 45 degree and VP at 30 degree. This we will go for later. First we have to incline this for HP, so 45 degree. In this case, first we have to make group all this, select fully, which are all not selected, use control button and you can select it. Okay, the dimension should not be get selected, so now I will delete as of now. So select this full view, that's a front view, select this and make a group and enter. So now if you select, everything is getting selected. That to be moved, use move command, select move. Here you have to make a copy of it. It should not be moved fully, so make a copy, select this, and from a point, this is the edge, just move it nearby. Just move it and keep it here. One is over. Next, now it is to be rotated for HP 45 degree. So this is prism axis and this is parallel, so we can rotate and keep it on this edge. Edge 1,4 is the edge. There we have to rotate and keep it. So go select rotate, select this and rotate on this edge. Okay, this is the center point of rotation. So in this rotation you can go for position angle. So now you can see this is the position angle is 0. So like this 45 degree, this is the axis rotation. Now what it is, the prism is inclined to 45 degree. Before going to the top view, just check it out by checking the angle between the axis and the reference. So select angle between command, select the axis, select the reference, and now it's a 45 degree. It should be 45 as per the question. Then we have to draw the project. Select thin line, 0.13 mm thickness. So from the end points, project all, project from the corners, from all the corners. Exactly, it should show the end point, selection of end point, then project it. Otherwise you will get wrong answers. So it is tilted, and the end point of this axis, end point of this axis, everything is tilted. Now from A, that is 1 2 3 4, bottom face I am selecting now. 1 with 1 dash and 2 with 2 dash, where it meets. End of 3 with 3 and 4 with 4. Okay, next ABCD like that. This is the point A, and where A gets meet A, where B with B, end of B, this is a B with B intersection. End of C, C is getting here, and end of this is end point D, D with D. Okay, all is over now. Very important thing is we have to mention the names, and then we can draw. So here we will get a confusion how to join this. So before going for that, just text wherever the names are there. 1, so here the 1 and 1 get intersect here, so this is 1. 2 and 2 intersects here, this is 2. 3 dash here, 3 will come here, intersection is 3, and 4 and 4 here, it will be 4. Like that, ABCD, A with A, here we will get A, and here we will get D. This is, you can see, what is that, C and this. So here we will get 1 2 3 4 is there, A, B and C is coming here, C is coming here, you will get C here, and B and B will get B here. So these are all the intersection points where you have to name it. So we can keep it outer. So these are all the intersection where the all things are getting joined, and the center point also, let me draw. This is O, draw horizontal line, and from here this O and this O, it is meeting here, this O dash and here it getting meet. First draw the outer boundary. When we are seeing from the top, this entire thing, how it will be looking like. So select 0.5 mm thickness and join the boundary like this, the end points of this where intersection is there. Right, so now this is the boundary over. When we are seeing from the top face is visible and bottom base is invisible. So the visible base we have to draw with thickness 0.5 mm thickness. Select this, and A, B, C, D join with thick lines, and this 1 to 4 which is hidden, that is behind the axis line. From top, if you are seeing this 1 4 line, we cannot see, this is here, so that should be selecting hidden line 0.5 mm thickness, join this 1 and 4. So this is the hidden line which was behind this. Okay, this is now over. Now axis, select center axis line of 0.5 mm thickness I am taking. So this is the intersection where it get intersect, you can select where it show intersection, we can select. or else go for a zoom. So for better visibility you can draw. This is here the two lines are getting intersected, and here where it is getting intersected, this is the center line mentioned here. This is bottom O1 and top O, right? Select and move a little bit here, right? Right. Now trim the unwanted lines, and let me see here. So now two versions are done, and axis of the prism is inclined to HP is over and VP 30 degree. So if it is given like this, we have to calculate beta angle, and in that we need the original prism axis length and the after the axis after the inclination. So that is very important thing we need to know. So the original, the true axis length is 60, and the axis length after inclination is 42.43, right? Once this is done, we have to go for the next view. The next view is inclination to VP at 30 degree. Now we have to draw the line VP at 30 degree. So select a point in XY reference, and 30 degree we have to draw the angle. Let me give 30, and if you give 30, it may draw like this or this. For us, we have to draw like this, and select, this is thin line. Okay. Select line, thin line, 0.13 mm thickness. Just away from here, I will draw 30 degree. So we can draw like this, extend the line, and we can draw 30 degree line. Check it first before going to draw. Okay, this should be 30 degree. Yeah, 30 degree is there. Now this we have to move it here. Directly we should not move, we have to find beta angle, since it is given axis is inclined to HP and VP. So that first we need this axis, original true length is 60 degree. So now what I am going to do is just make a point, that is the O dash in here, somewhere else here I can make it, just keep it here. Okay, but 0.2 mm thickness for the visibility I am keeping here, right? Now select arc by center point. So I am going to take, this is the center point, this distance is 60, so a radius of 60 mm. So I am going to draw a radius of 60 mm from this point over here. So this is 60. Make an arc, 0.13 mm thickness, thin line, just draw the arc here. This is 60, and now we have to draw a line locus from the intersection point where it is getting intersected. So this where intersection point comes, so just make, you can draw the intersection. So select the intersection point and then draw a lengthy line, horizontal line like this. And now we need to make another arc of 42.43. so select arc here, 42.43 as a radius, 42.43 as a radius, enter, and from this point, same point where we started this arc. Okay, you can see if you select this arc, automatically it show the center point. There we can make arc in this line. Okay, so this is the end point. From here you can draw a line, draw the line we can make. So select line, this is the point, and here it is. Now we can check the dimension 42.43 the dimension is over, and this to be extended. Okay, this line, this is now what we call it as this O and O1. We can mention, I can here mention O, and this is the O1. Now we have to keep this on this line. This is very important. We should not draw this in 30 degree. Now what is the angle here we have to find? This is the beta angle. Now we can go for a extend to the next, you can check it. Select extend to the next, click on the element to extend, remove. Okay, okay, now we have to show the beta angle, so go and select extend, and if you say extend this, it will extend, but the same dimension also getting extended. So we can remove this dimension as of now, only dimension, but extend this up to this. So this is, but we have to find the angle, select this reference, and the extended one is this one. So this is the angle. Now what is the final angle after tilting? This beta angle, this is called a beta angle. Now we have to make all the things, and you have to keep it here. Okay, that is the thing we have to do. For that, make a group. Again, select this fully, because we have to rotate everything, and this number, letters, include everything. If it is not getting selected, by using control and mouse left click, you can select everything. So this is to be selected, and make a group as of now, so that it can be selected and move easily. Go for move command, and copy of the move, copy is needed, and select this entire thing where we have to move. In this line we have to move, that is select the O. Okay, I am going to select the O and keep it here. So the O, now it is shifted to the point. Now O1 should lies here. Again what we have to do is select this, rotate, select, go for rotate command, and now it should be off. Rotate copy should be off, because it should be totally rotated, and O to 1, and now it is rotated. This is the final thing that's we want to know. So in the locus line, we call it as locus line. In the locus line we made the arc. So this is the new position it should be final. That's it. You can check it now. Submit, and now this is setting in this line dimension. Now we can check 42.43. This is the axis length lying here, and the original length, original axis is this one. Already it is done, 60 mm. Now for this we have to draw the front view. So remaining other things are same. Only finding the beta angle is a difficult one for you people. Other than that, we can make like this. So just to project lines horizontal, or from here better we can start. Always draw horizontal lines, projection lines. It will be from to end of the axis. Select end properly, end line, then it is over. Axis and 1,4 will come here. Now base, this is bottom base 1, where it will come 1 here, and 4 to 4, that also in this line. If any disturbances is there, just draw vertically, and then we can, using trim command, we can trim it off. This is trimmed. So next is from 3, draw the line from the bottom base 3 to 3, and 2, where it is 2, here it is 2, like ABCD. A come here, B will be here, C with C, and D with D. So once everything is over, let us see this. Check the lines should be straight to everything. If it is not convenient, make it zoom, no issues. Drawing end of C with C. If it is not coming straightly, draw vertically above the line, and then go for trim command. Select trim command, it will be trimmed. So the lines will be like this. And lettering is important. A, where A is there, A dash will come here, and D dash, this line only, so D dash will be here, and B dash and C dash, this is C dash will come here, and B dash is coming here. So A, B dash, A, B, C dash, everything is over. And here 1 2 3 4, let me see, 1 and 1, 4 here, 1 dash, 4 dash will be here, 3 dash and 3 dash, then 2 dash will be here. Okay, make it fit. So now 1 2 3 4, the bottom base, ABCD is the top base here. We can draw bottom base and top base, then we can join, or we can draw the outer lines first with a thick line. So as I said, we can follow this. What are the outlines? So zoom it for clear understanding. So here I can join 4 to 1, and now 1 to A here, A to B here, B to C here, C to 3, and 3 to 4. So 1 to 4, A, B, C, D, this is the outer, this is the boundary, we can get it. Once if you finish it up, then it is easy to understand everything. Now from here, as I said, from here we are seeing, so that we will get the front view. So when we are seeing from this here, which base is nearby? The base, bottom base, 1 2 3 4 base. So the 1 2 3 base, we have to make it thick visible line. Okay, so go for 0.5, make it zoom. 1 2 3 4 is the base which is nearby to the observer. So 2 3 4. So now this is 1 2 3 4 is visible edge, and the visible edge to be connected here with only visible edge. So 1 to A is visible, then 2 to B should be darkened, right? That's all. So all visible edge now you can see the base and the remaining rectangular portions. So this is over actually, but you have to draw the hidden lines also. See here, what are the remaining lines? that is the top base. You can see ABCD is the base, but ABC is there, C to D, D to A is not there, that is hidden. Since it is passing through the rectangular face, this is a rectangular face which is visible base, so in this we are going to draw, so it is hidden line. Already visible is over, then remaining whatever we are going to draw is hidden only. This is hidden and this is hidden. So this hidden edges join with this is also hidden, because this 4 it crosses the visible base, so here it's hidden. Fine. Everything is over. Then we have to draw the axis. Axis line only pending is there. So O1 already here, O dash is here. Only the thing is we have to draw from the top view. So top view, select line thickness thin 0.13, end of this. Okay, let me draw from the end of this vertically up to this. Go for trim option, trim it. So this is over, and from here the top of the axis up to the O dash, it's over. So now select a line, center line, select center line. Now select, this is axis line and 0.5 mm thickness. So from here to here, that is 0.13 mm is fine. So for visibility I said point. So here it is not visible, so that we are giving the axis darker. O, this is O1, and here axis O dash, this is O1 dash and that is O dash. O1 dash. Okay, fine. So unwanted lines we can trim it off. Here and here it's over, fit it. So square prism resting on edge, and this is the edge 1,4, so we are keeping 1,4, 45 degree over, and 60 40 is the axis length before and after inclination. So first we have to draw a 30 degree and then make an arc of original axis, then draw the locus, then select this 42.43, make an arc here, tilt everything, rotate, and you will get the final view. So that's all.